play with firecrackers. One might catch fire, and when those things burn, they can really explode. It's like a little bomb. Dangerous. Could make you a bonehead. Bonehead.
Cowboy. 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 Cowboy.
Hi there, how's it going? It's me, Cowboy Slim. This is Cowboy Who. That's the show. And anyway, well, I'm glad you could all join me again. It's always fun to do this show. It's something I kind of look forward to. And something else I look forward to. Man, it's great. Really, it gives me something to do between shows here. Mail videotapes too. Good thing to send me. I was told a few people who wrote to me said that they are getting an address. What a lot of people are doing is just sending the letters to the station that you're watching this show on now, and then they figure it out somehow. I don't understand the postal system really up here in outer space, but all I can say is the letters get to me. So without wasting any more time, let me just read a couple, all right? This is interesting. This is actually a fax. And I didn't even know we had a fax machine. I don't know. It says, Dear Cowboy Slim, now that Phyllis is gone and there's no one up there to boss you around, why do you still wear the cowboy hat? You're not really a cowboy, are you? And that's signed Danny Ramsey. And from, I don't know, somewhere on the earth it looks like. I don't know, I can't really make it out, kind of smudged. Anyway, well, it's a pretty good question, Danny, and let me tell you the answer to it. You're right, Phyllis is gone. There's no one really making me wear this. I'm really not a cowboy. Never really wanted to be a cowboy, even when I was a kid. The reason I still have the hat on, though, is I've been wearing this hat for about like 2-3 years now, and I've just got the worst case of hat head in the world. And, you know, it's really better for everybody concerned if I just leave it on. Well, here we got another pretty interesting letter. Let me just put this thing down for a while. This is some alien letter. It's like nothing I ever saw before. You get some pretty interesting letters up here when you ask aliens to write to you. It's not your standard letter. You don't really read it. You're more like you listen. Like here, I'll show you what I mean.
Hi, Slim. My name is Dubus. Love the show. I need to know the aggregate stellar mass of our galaxy.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot, Dubus, but you know, it's a very interesting question, and one that I have absolutely no idea what the answer is. So, you know, unfortunately, well, I won't be able to really help you out on that one. Anyway, I think I've pretty much wasted enough time with these letters. Let me just do what we always do here on the show, and play a video one of the viewers has sent. Oh yeah, this looks pretty interesting. I haven't had a chance to see it yet, but well, we can watch it together, all right? Let me just put on my viewing glasses. All right, here we go.
Hello, Cowboy Slim. My face and voice have been disguised to avoid persecution. I represent the people who liberate people who need liberating. The PWLPWNL. The PWLPWNL. The Polno. You better get ready for us, because we got big plans. Remember that name, Polno. And first thing, we believe The airwaves should be controlled by us.
Thanks, Alan. I am a piece of sentient videotape. I do not know how I became sentient, so don't bother asking. Everyone always asks. Anyway, through hypnotic suggestion, I got my owners to mail me to you, so you could maybe hook me up with that dip switch character who used to be on the show. I think he and I could get along. Maybe Chip, if he's still around. You have no idea how lonely it is being a sentient videotape. You wouldn't believe what they tape on me. If I have to sit through one more commercial.
Cowboy. Cowboy.
Hi there, back. This is the time in Cowboy Who when we watch Dee Dee and Twilfer, this kind of alien, earthy kids show. And that's just because we don't really have too much other kids stuff here on the show. So we just watch that together, and well, you know, then we sort of satisfy all the parents who think it's a kids show. So let's just get my viewing glasses on. Oh yeah. All right, now let's just get this thing going.
Hello, sweet children, and thank you for joining our program where we learn all about my home, the planet Earth. You see, I have a wish. Shall I tell you what it is? My wish is for all of you to learn more about my home, the planet Earth, and so therefore become more like me. On today's program, we're going to talk about the 4 seasons. The planet Earth has 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. But before we get into talking about the 4 seasons, we're going to call upon our friend Twilfer. Now, Twilfer is an alien, just like some of you, and he's going to tell us all about his strange and intriguing alien land. So perhaps you can help me call him. Ready? Twilfer! Twilfer! He's an alien, just like some of you. Doesn't seem to be answering. Twilfer? Twilfer? Well, I guess Twilfer's not joining us today. Of course, I didn't know about this. Well, anyway, we'll have to go on without him, won't we? Well, actually, no, what we could do is we could just use our imaginations. That's what we'll do. We'll close our eyes and we'll imagine that Twilfer's actually here. And that way you can hear all about his strange and alien land. Okay, so you close your eyes along with me and we'll call Twilfer. Twilfer! Yeah, hi, Dee Dee. Twilfer? Well, why don't you tell us all about your strange and alien land? The children at home are all waiting for you. No, I don't want to. What do you mean you don't want to? No, I want to ruin your show and make you look foolish. I want you to go crazy. Twilfer! Oh. Well, wouldn't you know it? Looks like Twilfer can upset the program even when he's not here. Well, we'll just have to move right along, won't we? Perhaps this would be a good time to go to Time for Tots. Yes. And for those of you who were with us last week, you will remember that we had a rather unfortunate accident, which I apologize for. But I have spoken to Mr. Yevelian, and he has promised to read a very nice children's story to us this time. So we'll all listen now to Time for Tots.
Time for Hi, kids. Dee Dee doesn't like the stories I've been telling, you know, like, I don't know, she thinks they're too weird or something. She wants me to tell, like, children's stories. But, well, anyways, I found one here on the computer I think's pretty good. It's, well, it's Snow White. I mean, you know the story about the evil stepmother queen tries to have her beautiful stepdaughter killed, but the guy that she hires lets her go out in the woods, you know, and these dwarves find her. Anyways, they take her in, and when the stepmother finds out about it, she sends a poisoned apple out. Anyways, Snow White eats this poisoned apple and goes into a coma. And anyways, the dwarves think that she's dead. They put her in a glass coffin, and this prince comes along. And he finds her, and he shakes the coffin around, and this apple comes out of her throat. And she can breathe again, and they get married, and they live happily ever after. But anyways, the original story goes on. By chance, the old stepmother of Snow White was also invited to the wedding, and when she was dressed in all her finery to go, she stepped in front of her mirror and asked, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is fairest of us all?" And it replied, "Thou wert the fairest, old lady queen. The prince's bride is more fair, I ween." At these words, the old queen was in a fury, and was so terribly mortified that she knew not what to do with herself. At first she resolved not to go to the wedding, but she could not resist the wish for a sight of the young queen, and as soon as she entered, she recognized Snow White, and was so terrified with rage and astonishment that she remained rooted to the ground. Just then a pair of red-hot iron shoes were brought in with a pair of tongs and set before her, and these she was forced to put on and dance in them till she fell down dead. Oh man, isn't that great? How long could you dance with red-hot iron shoes on?
Well, that wasn't exactly what I had expected. I seem to recall children's stories being slightly more pleasant. No matter. Anyway, I will speak to him about it. So for those of you who are just joining us now, you will notice that our good alien friend, Dwilfer, is not with us. But no matter, we will continue. And I think that actually we can have a lot of fun and still learn something without Dwilfer here.
I'm here.
Dwilfer!
Hi, Dee Dee.
Why are you so late?
I'm not late.
You most certainly are late.
No. Maybe you started the show early.
I did not start the show early. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Now you know you are here. Dwilfer has just joined us, so that's great. We can get along and continue on with the theme for today, which is, you may not know, but our friends at home do, the 4 seasons.
Ooh.
Just before we talk about the 4 seasons, let's just take a trip down to Earth and see what the Earth's children think about the 4 seasons.
Oh, okay.
Paprika? Don't ask me. Salt, pepper, ginger, cinnamon. Salt, cinnamon, winter, red hot chili powder. That's a group.
Well, that was fascinating. Quite.
Yeah, I guess so.
And now, let's play a guessing game.
Ooh, okay.
We'll play a guessing game whereby I will do some sort of action and Dwilfer will try to guess what kind of action I'm doing and in what season.
Ooh.
Okay?
All right.
So, for example, if I'm doing this,
Yeah.
what season is it?
I don't know. Well, you're moving your arms.
Right? And so, what am I doing? I'm
I don't know.
Swimming, right?
Okay. Yeah, you're swimming.
Right? I'm
All
swimming.
right.
So if I'm swimming, what?
It's wet.
It's wet. Well,
Yeah.
yes, it's wet. And if it's wet, what? Where am I?
I don't know.
Well, if it's swimming and I'm wet, I could be out in the water.
Yeah.
Why would you want to be outside in the water?
I don't know.
Very
Maybe to get clean. I don't know.
hot. So
Okay,
if
so it's hot.
It's
All
hot.
right. It's hot outside.
It's hot outside, and
It's
I'm
a hot
swimming.
season.
It's a hot season.
Okay.
And so if it's a hot season and it's wet, I'm swimming.
Okay, if it's the hottest season, it's gotta be.
It's summer, Dwilfer. It's summer.
No.
It's summer. Yes, it's summer.
No.
Yes, I'm telling you the answer that it's summer.
Well, what am I
Okay.
supposed to do? I'm an alien. How am I supposed to know about
Fine. All right,
seasons
but
on
you
Earth?
understand now you understand the way the game works.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we'll try it again.
All right.
All right?
Okay.
Here we go. This time, are you ready?
Okay.
Are you watching?
I'm watching.
You ready?
Yep. Okay, you're picking stuff up. Okay, you're scrunching and squishing stuff up.
Right.
Okay, and then you're throwing it. You're throwing. Okay. So maybe it's springtime and you're out in the garden and you're picking up weeds and you're throwing them into the garbage can.
No.
Is that it?
No.
No. So
no.
It's got, no.
No.
All right. All right. Oh, I know. It's summer and you're on the beach and you're skipping stones.
No.
In the water.
No.
No?
It's the only one you haven't mentioned yet.
Okay. It's fall and you're picking up leaves and you're throwing them into a big bonfire. Is that it?
No. I thought you already said fall.
Spring.
No.
Summer, fall.
Not spring, summer, fall. Which one haven't you said yet?
I don't know.
The winter, Dwelfer.
Oh.
The winter. I was
Okay.
throwing snowballs.
All right.
You understand it now?
No.
Well, I'm scooping up snowballs.
Okay.
Do you know what a snowball is?
No.
Okay,
Never
in
mind.
the wintertime. You don't know what a snowball is?
No.
Okay, well, this
Can I
is-
try one?
Oh.
I want to try one.
Oh,
Okay, okay, you
all
ready?
right, you try one.
Okay,
Sure.
here we go. Ready?
Okay, fine. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay. Are you starting?
Yeah. I started.
But you're not doing anything.
Yes, I am. Yes.
You're sitting,
Yeah.
standing there. It's well, how am I supposed to guess what season it is if you're not
Guess.
doing anything?
Yes. I am doing something.
Guess.
Guess.
Summer.
No.
Spring.
No.
Dwelfer, I am not going to guess if you're not going to do any actions.
You should know. It's fall.
How on earth could I know that it's fall if you're just sitting there?
Well, I'm watching TV.
Watching TV?
Yeah.
What does watching TV have to do with the season fall?
Well, in the fall, there's no reruns. You know, they start the new season with the television shows, so we sit and we watch TV.
That has nothing to do with the season.
Yes, it
watching
does.
TV. You can watch TV in the spring. You can watch TV in the winter.
So-
you can
no,
watch
but,
TV
but
in
yeah,
the
see,
summer.
all those kids out there are watching us right now. They know that they like to watch TV, and they know the best time to watch TV is in the fall when there's no reruns.
How do you know that's true? They could be watching TV any time of the year. Forget it. That was too difficult. That's no fun when you play like that, Dwelfer.
Well,
You've ruined
I thought
the
you
game.
could
It's
figure
never
that
any
one
fun
out.
when
I
he
thought you were
plays.
smart enough to get that
I beg
one.
your pardon. I am smart enough, and so are all the other Earth friends we've got out there. Now, I don't know about the
guess I was
alien
wrong.
friends, but I beg your pardon.
Yeah, it was too difficult for you.
It was not too difficult for me.
Oh,
It just
I
wasn't,
beg to
you
differ.
were supposed to give a clue that had something to do with the seasons.
I beg to
the 4
differ.
seasons of the planet Earth. What does watching TV have to do with the fall? Nothing.
Can I play with the music box?
No, you absolutely cannot.
Why not?
Because, well, now we don't have any time for
Oh.
it. Thank you very much for
I
joining
want
us.
to play with the music
No,
box.
there's no time for joining.
Why not?
Because you were late.
I was not late. You started the show
I did
early.
not start. Dwelfer,
You
look what
did.
you've
You
done. You
started
ruined
early.
another show here. We're having an argument now. Now we
Well,
have
looks
to go.
like another show's going to come to an end.
Yes, well, if you hadn't have been late, we would have had time to do
Well,
all the things.
excuse me.
Excuse you.
I'm out of here. I don't have to put up with this.
Oh, well, I don't have to put up with this either. I'm going to press my panic button.
Hi there, we're back from those commercials. You're back from those commercials. I don't watch commercials. I don't have to up here. But I guess, who does? Anyway, this is time in the show where we just look at all those other shows that we have access to up here in outer space.
Come on, in you go. Don't miss Call of the Wild.
Anyway, let's just get right to that, because I don't know about you, but, well, it's something I'm kind of looking forward to. So let me just get these things back on and get this thing fired up. Oh, yeah, there we go.
It's time for the Minute Show, the show where...
Let's get right into the program, Bill. We're coming up to the 5-second mark. Time for entertainment news.
That's right, Jane. And in the world of entertainment, the 10th annual 62nd Awards were given out last night. Voted most entertaining minute of film or television was a minute of searing drama from the show...
I'm sorry, Bill, but we're at the quarter-minute mark. Let's review the minute so far.
Well, it's been a fine minute, Jane, and I'm looking forward to plenty more minute to come. In fact, I'd like to take a few seconds here to point out something that I've been thinking about for some time now. It's
I'm sorry, Bill, but we're heading to the bottom of the minute, and of course, time for the news.
Scientists confirmed today that despite the theory of relativity, no matter how fast you go, the length of the minute will always remain relatively the same. Now here's Jane with the weather.
Fair at the beginning of the minute, continuing mostly fair until the end.
Look out! It's that 3/4 minute mark. Time for Tick of the Week.
Coming to us this week from a beautiful 18th century Belgian alarm clock. Let's listen.
Nothing like an antique tick.
You said it. Oh, look at the time. Just a few seconds to go. Time enough to tell you, make every minute count. Bye.
Let's talk about safety. What single thing does every living creature have in common? It wants to feel safe. Do you feel safe? Would you feel safe if I came over with a couple of my friends and sat around with you in your living room? Huh? Okay, so I don't make you feel safe, but I make myself feel safe. And if you keep watching, I can show you how you can make yourself feel safe. Here's a typical example. Young girl, by herself, looking vulnerable. Her purse open and inviting on the seat beside her. Hard to resist. He makes an obvious gesture. She appears to have no peripheral vision. Her wallet is just sitting there. He marvels at his dumb luck. He makes another obvious gesture. How can she miss it? Time to go. She poses no apparent problem as far as escape is concerned. Why, she doesn't even seem to be trying. Even when he stops to remember where he parked, she barely catches up. She seems to be enjoying herself. Soon he is a full floor away from her, casually catching the elevator to the parking garage, feeling completely safe. And what happens? It turns out she's a vicious thief stalker. The wallet has a transmitter in it, and her bag is loaded with 50 pounds of nails. She's had her fun, and he suffers severe bruising and a possible concussion. So whatever you do, be careful. There are dangerous people out there, and I should know because I'm one of them. Let's get together again and talk about safety.
The one that celebrated synchronized high bars. But it's so beautiful, and the girls are loving it. You know what I love about sports on this planet is the lower gravity gives it such a dream-like